Yo, yo. I know it's been a bit. How you doing, Thunder? Care for Cindy? Just give me a quick second. Just saying howdy. Yeah. I know you're chilling. Care for everybody. Care for shipping. But how you been? Hope you've been well. Won't be a long one. Real quick one. You stop playing. Is it? No worries. You'll be back on Throne eventually. It stays around, even if you uninstalled. I uninstalled the stuff plenty of times, or at least went without logging on and whatnot. Trying to remember if I've uninstalled. I think I may have a couple of times. At least on different devices. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about my PlayStation. But yeah, I mean, I've just been enjoying a lot of the catch-up stuff. I finally got to level 55, so that might be exciting for you. I know you're waiting for that one for a while. Man, but I will say, got to 2V. Ooh, T2. Nice. Yeah, what's it called? If you do hop back into Throne, you got to get in my server, man. Get into Snowburn. Tell your buddy to get into Snowburn. How many do I have? Okay. That way we can be vibing. We can be in our own guild. We're doing crazy things. I'm kidding. If you got a guild you're already in, that's sauce. They can get you all the good gear super quick. Yeah, we won't be on too long. I'm still jamming on my Twitch tunes right now. But yeah, I just came across my PlayStation. I was like, I could do like a quick 10 minutes of chores and then just be out of there. Carry you? Hey, easy. I got you. Now my build is a little more correct. Although I will say there's a few items where it's like, man, I want it so bad, but I don't know. It might take me a long time to get it. There's just one ring where it's like, it doesn't even matter like what weapons you use, what build. It's pretty much the best ring. It's called like the Black Anvil ring or something like that. So like even if you remember nothing, right, about like all my Throne talk, you can just remember Black Anvil. Like an anvil, kind of like a stonemason's anvil. I think that's what they call it, or a blacksmith's anvil. Yeah, that is the best ring. You ever run into that for free, or a guild wants to give it to you? You take that. I'm telling you, people will give real money for that. I'll get it one day. They said I wouldn't get the uni band, and I got the uni band. But that was back in the day, though. Now the uni band is weak. Sag. What a cruel fate. Right. You gotta remember the most OP thing, the ultimate item. I'll show you a picture of it. Craft. Yeah, Ruined Band of the Black... Oh, so yeah, Black Anvil ring, If it just has Black Anvil in it. It's like this blue and black ring. Everybody knows that's like the one item that everybody wants. I think. I really don't think there's anybody in T2 that like hasn't been trying to get that. So it's like moderately priced. It isn't like too expensive, just because there are some people who have been able to get it. But it's not cheap either. Let's see, what else do I gotta do? Gotta grab that. Where we're going lightning speed? We're cooking? Kind of. But yeah, what's new with you? What time is it over there for you? Right now it's 7 a.m. Technically it's supposed to be starting the day, but I've been up for the night. A little night owl vibes lately. Rocking and rolling. A little R&B. What game have you been on? Or have you just been on catching up with like work and real life and whatnot? Because it do be like that as well. As soon as Biomutant was over, yeah, because we just finished that playthrough like 2-3 days ago. I took a good breather. I was like, oh my gosh, it felt like such a large weight off my shoulders. It should not have felt that nice. But to be fair, dude, I chained myself down to that Biomutant playthrough, man. Reached level 48 and stuff, was doing everything myself. Yeah, I'm telling you, if I know it might sound a little like irky to be like, oh, but I was just in this server and that. I'm telling you, you want to be in the same server as somebody who's active. What? Your girlfriend is pregnant? Well, that explains everything. Oh man. Well, I suppose regardless, congrats are in order. You'll see new life, you know, regardless of how they are. You'll sort that out. But yeah, congrats. At least you get to see something new and of your DNA, kind of unique. And yeah, just make sure you're being diligent, I suppose. Oh man, oh me, oh my. Oy vey. Make sure you're grabbing plenty of food. She's got to be eating well. That way the kiddo's eating well. Oy vey, everybody's just getting, everybody's just bapping. I cackle. Alright, when this thing is finally ready, we can move out of here. Might as well check that auction house. And we'll check the price for that ring. What is the price for that ring in real? So in real US dollars, that ring that I was just talking about is $500 at this at today's price. So when it first came out, it was probably like $3,000. But yeah, now it's like 500. Now it's decreased because I waited a little bit for like the catch mechanics and whatnot. But yeah, wild. Yeah, but I mean, of course, I mean, like I said, you can get that. It's not like Speedstream where it's like you can only get a certain amount. You can get as much as you grind for. But if you were to shortcut it, that would be the exact price, $500 to the dot. Wild, I know, insane. It's insane more so because it's not even like. Here's the interesting thing, right? It's like so when there's like a market, like a pay-to-win market or whatever. You know, oftentimes like the issue is the devs, right? It's like, oh, the devs might create like a market that is problematic, right? And so these devs, to avoid that, we're like, oh, we'll just leave the market to the people, right? And the people will create their own market. And the ironic thing of that is that ended up creating a problem that is twice as worse, you know? Because yeah, basically, in a nutshell, the people basically become the same thing, but without having to have the restraint that devs would have to save their game, for example, right? So like devs, like it's like, okay, if the market is unreasonable, then like the devs will be like, well, yeah, like we have to fix it, otherwise we're gonna get bad representation or you know whatnot. But it's happening because the players are marking the prices, and the game is getting bad rep, and Throne is actually having to give lots of extra catch-up mechanics, or they're trying to have to slow down some of the new gears just to make sure that it doesn't inflate wilder. So it's interesting. It's wild. It's like, wow. I don't know. Philosophically, and it's interesting to me. You know, it's like how, in terms of giving a market to the people, you know, letting the people determine the price of a market. It's just wild. It's like, wow, that is very, very interesting. That interest 8. You know, I do wonder if there's a nifty acronym for interesting 8. And I gotcha. No worries. I was just busting your chops. But yeah, I don't know. Cause so like even this weapon I have, when it first came out, it was it's a really good weapon. So it's like. It was 12,000. How much is 12,000? If 3,000 was $500, or maybe I did the math wrong. Okay, well, I know this bow came out at 250, but I haven't spent any like US on this like any US dollars or anything on this on Throne. But yeah, I ended up getting it recently when the price dropped finally, and it's because like I kind of like knew for a while that this was gonna be a good one, but like now that people are figuring out that it's good again, people are raising the price, and it's like, wow, that's wild. That's wild. So like I might have gotten it for what the value might have been at. I think when it went down to about like 80 in terms of dollars. But yeah, now it's probably like back to 120, which isn't like the largest difference, but it's like, wow, people are wild. I guess also taking into account that a lot of these guilds actually have a lot of impact sometimes on these market prices. Just because sometimes it's only like a certain guild or whatnot that is able to actually access a certain gear or whatnot. Gear or a boss or whatever gatekeeping method they do. Which is fine. I don't even mind if they're gatekeeping like the super, super high gear. But like, come on, just like the general gear. Like, that's what they did in, a lot of guilds were doing that in the beginning stage of the game. I remember telling people, like, you shouldn't be doing that. And then people would be like, oh, bro, stop bugging. Like Dawn is fine. It's an MMO. We're fine. Player base is fine. Next thing you know, 2 weeks later, everybody's like, oh, the game's dying. I'm like, oh, you don't say. Nobody's getting anything. What did you expect? But I think that's all my chores for now. I mean, I have one more thing I could do, but I'm not sure if I'm about to do it. We'll see. We'll see if there's a queue. All right, there's an insta queue. We'll do it. We can probably be super speed. We're just gonna do this super quick dungeon, and then right when we're out of this dungeon, we'll be out. But yeah, I just wish I could explain it better, like how odd of a phenomena it is to actually see, like just in the fact that like the devs are actually restrained. You know, like they could make things like wildly unreasonable and people, you know, pay those prices. But it's like now the people are doing it to themselves, you know, because like the market is to the people, you know, and like I guess what I'm saying is like I'm seeing like the unfolding of rich get richer, poor get poorer, that concept, but like with actual currency, you know, like it's not even like, oh, like, you know, Yada is rewarded for having more and whatnot and Yada. I mean like actual in terms of currency. Like we saw this in the game when it was like when the game started. And it was like kind of normal. All the prices made sense, you know. Devs kind of set them, and they kind of just hovered around that area. Okay, they didn't accept that queue. We'll try. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll just cancel it. But yeah, I don't know. Kind of interesting. It wasn't out of hand when it first came out, but definitely started to get a little wild. And now it's like, oh man, I don't even know. But I'll definitely say, at the very least, I have a lot of other catching up to do with gear and stuff before I even have to worry about all that. So we'll see where we end up. But I wouldn't have picked it up if there's still a few exciting opportunities remaining. So along with exploring the nifty gaming graphics, but I mean in terms of hustling a little bit with the grind, yeah, seems to be a few things I might dabble into. Otherwise, we are still smooth cruising and vibing. Otherwise, Thunderline was nifty to see ya. Wasn't planning on it being long, but till the next one, lad. Hope you have a nifty, wonderful day, peachy one, and yeah, Snowburn. In case you wanna maybe hit us with that surprise server transfer so we can be ballin', but you know, we'll see, no pressure. Anyways, peace, much love,